Depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Nossa, quase engasguei. Boas-vindas à pousada Cauldron Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado do que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia e/ou período de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisa. Lembre-se que seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento TM e o método associado do fluxo, não sei o que significa TM, eu tenho que ver depois, funcionam melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-la.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman.
Os escritos e assistência de Thomas Zane.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Faz pouco de sentido, sim.
Tom just lost his
Volte para o seu quarto, que a gente leu. Uma babiaga. John Wick? Tá, onde que é meu quarto?
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I
Something's
may need a
wrong.
hand here later on, Birch.
I'm not
The
myself.
storm's bound to make you
It's
nervous,
hard to
so,
think.
you know.
There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
O que é real, o que não é. Ah, olha só o que eu achei aqui. Calma aí, família. Deixa eu pegar meu cell phone aqui. Deixa eu sair de perto desse... Pera, aqui? Aqui, aí. Vamos ver o videozinho novo. Visão 3.
A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. Wanted me to write. A caldera lake.
Vou pausar pra não, né?
Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Tô entendendo.
I figured
Ai,
I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
tô entendendo? Não tô entendendo. E mais uma vez eu quase derrubei meu controle. Mano, meu controle ele tá querendo cair no chão. Sabe quando você... sabe quando quer cair? Quando ele quer cair? Eu tô sentindo que ele quer cair, velho. Que já é a 4ª vez hoje, se eu não me engano, que ele quer
Hartman
cair.
had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
「
There was no key.
Então a gente precisa da chave do gira-foda-se.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Quê? Tá falando com quem? Hello? Com você? Não, não sou louco de falar com a coruja de estátua ainda. O Wake tá aqui. Eu acho que era o Emerson mesmo. Opa, tem mais um aberto aqui. Tá faltando. Faltou as Vision 1, né? A visão 1 do vídeo ali do QR Code. Não sei aonde está. Voltei, mano.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench!
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour.
Porra, do ladinho ali. Hartman continuava a falar, mostrando a clínica com um orgulho evidente. Ele tagarelava sem parar sobre seus troféus de caça. Barry ficou impressionado, mas estava ali a negócios. Ele ergueu a voz e interrompeu o monólogo. Hartman, onde está Al? Hartman parou na metade da frase, irritado com a interrupção. Ele acenou para o enfermeiro corpulento que estava por perto. O homem sorriu e colocou a mão hábil no ombro de Barry. Caraca, mano.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Tá, essa chave do negócio que será que... Pera lá. Cadê? Serve isso aqui? Não, ainda não. Mas espera aí, deixa eu dar uma olhada lá por baixo, coisa rápida. Eu já encontrei um cafezão aqui. Deixa eu ver se não tem mais outro manuscrito perdido aqui, mano. Consultório de Hartman. Era aqui embaixo mesmo, tá certo.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Cara, o que é real nesse jogo, o que não é?
They were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time.
Pera aí.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
Ô, Mr. M, velho.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much.
say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much.
Nossa, cortei a fala dele. Uma pistolinha, estouro.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Esse sorrisinho na cara dele.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Será que tem outros aqui, mano? Deixa eu ver, não. É um e muitos outros.
I had to find a way out.
Eu não sabia que tava dando aquela birrosca. Meu Deus, eu apertei errado. Ai, essa porra. Ai, não. Ai, cu. Ai, ai, ai. Vou morrer. Puta que pariu, mano. O que é pra fazer nessa porra? Fiquei nervoso, né? Tá, sim, indicador da HUD, sim. Indica sim, pode ficar tranquilo. Ai, tá indicando sim, 100% pra onde eu tenho que ir. Ah, tá. A energia. Agora tudo faz sentido. Ai! Foi 2, ok. 3, 4, 5. Puta, parou de funcionar. Vamos de novo. 1. Caralho. Tá acabando, tá acabando. Cacete. Acho que é isso, né? Puta que pariu. Não é isso não. Cara, eu vou ter que chamar a atenção delas pra cá. Cara, como é que... Ah, não, pera, entendi. É pra cá que eu preciso vir. Ai! Let's go, baby. Que? Não, filhote de Deus. Não enxergo nada. Opa, tem alguma coisa ali pra pegar. Manuscrito, ok. Tô entendendo, tô entendendo. Nossa, que difícil essa, viu?
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Por onde eu saio? Não é por aqui. Oh. Falou, bola. Meu Deus, o cara tá... Ele não sai, velho. Ah, é claro, né? Por que não? Olha lá. Que perfeito. Bate, Barry. Vou tentar, né? O negócio aqui não tá fácil não, viu? Porra. Exigiu muito do meu cérebro aqui. Calma aí que tem uma garrafinha de café, meu príncipe. Café primeiro, você depois. Tem mais alguma coisa pra cá? Não, né?
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Boa.
Look at the house, Al.
Cuidado com o quê? Ai! Nossa, inseri logo duas. GG. Sem pressa, sem pressa. Vai devagarzinho aí. Isso. Não precisa gastar pilha agora, não. É isso? É isso. Perfeito. Tá. Calma, calma. Acabei de sair. Tô começando a play agora. Porra. Muita coisa aconteceu nesse Manicronium aqui, mano. Preciso me entender aqui. Eu vou entrar no lado foda-se agora. Normalmente os lados certos sempre são esquerdos, né? Vambora. Não é bem isso aqui. Vamos pra direita. À esquerda, tá vendo? Não entendi o que ele falou. Pode repetir? Oi! Caralho, cara! Que susto! Me assusta assim não, seu corno. Caralho, de novo fui no lugar errado. Parece que esse labirinto tá ao contrário mesmo. Don't trust... Ah lá, ó. É Mule? Quem é Mule?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Tudo fazia sentido. Oh. Oh. Agora vai. Vai pra onde? 30 bala? Tá, me perdi. Deixa eu vir pra cá. Imaginex, um mundo de aventura. Oxi, oxi. Obrigado por ter ficado parado, você é um anjo na minha vida. Me perdi. Pra cá? Tá, pera. O que que tem pra cá? Graças a Deus, um pergaminho. Pergaminho não, palavra
Hartman
manuscrita.
hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Ok. Ai. Uhul. Labirinto easy. Ai, é bolinha que pega. No labirinto não acabou não. Não, acabou sim. Ih. Filhos da puta. Tem que... Ai, fudeu. Vou ter que usar pilha mesmo. Mano, como eu detesto o corvo, cara. Nossa senhora. Eu vou ter que usar toda a minha pilha mesmo. Foda-se. É, aqui tem uma munição. Mas quem controla os corvos? Ou é só um corvo e o cara ao mesmo tempo? Eu não entendi. Ah, tem um bagulhete ali dentro, ó. Vem cá, corvo do caralho. Vem cá, vamos lá. Rola aqui. Bosta. Puta, eu atirei meu negócio sem querer. Como é que pode umas coisas dessas? Aí deu certo. Ah, é, eu tava equipado com ele, mano. Bom saber que a gente kill nos pássaros, né? Que agora a gente gasta nessas bostas, esses bichos aí. Não gostei dessa parte. Escopeta, o jogo já tá poucas ideias já.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin, if only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Shiver não é o nome da música do Ed Sheeran? Shivers. Pensei que era nome de música, não palavra normal. Ah, isso não é possível. Ó, um cara atrás de mim, velho, igual uma sombra, literalmente. Caraca, velho. Aglomerado de arrombados. Parece que o jogo é pra lá e aqui tem o quê? Sinaliza foda-se. Ai meu Deus, lá vem passarinhos de novo. Nossa, mano, o boss final vai ser um pássaro gigante. Era pra ter previsto, né, que era um... Caraca, mano. Esse episódio é curto mesmo? Que porra? Quantos manuscritos é aqui? Ah, sei lá, foi bastante até, pô.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
O mundo explodiu. Não, pera, eu vim dali, eu tenho que vir pra cá. Emil made Tom do it. Quem é Tom, mano? Tom Riddle? Uh. Tom Riddle. O que tem aqui? Qual é o segredo que tem aqui? Por que eu tenho que vir pra cá? Hã? Fala, jogo. Você viu que pilantras? Pistola sinalizada. Ah, já tô já, na verdade. Recarregada e preparada. Nham, nham, nham. Os corvos tá só me esperando, esses otários. Ô, louco. Escopetinha. Que isso? Mais um manuscrito.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Taste this. Tem um porteiro ali, ó. Puta, vai vir papagaio de novo, né? Ah, não, é o Barry. Barry? Esqueci o nome dele, é Barry?
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Mano, beleza, se vir os caras, tranquilo. Agora se vir papagaio vindo, mano.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Nossa, mas eu tomei duas ali. Não, ali eu ramelei, mano. Nossa, eu não vi que tinha... Mano, muito cara, velho. Isso que ainda tem uns passarinhos ainda que não veio, né? Vocês viram? Mais poucas aqui, vamos poucas.
Hurry up, Barry!
Mano, da onde saiu tudo isso? Corre, rapaz. Let's go.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Ponto de controle
I
alcançado.
had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Perfeito. Encontre Barry.
Barry!
5.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would
Oh!
turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Será que tem uma DLC do Barry, mano? Seria da hora, né, velho? Oh. Eu tô sem arma, cu de burro. Não vai ficar me assustando, não. Ai, ai, lá, vai ficar me assustando, não. Oh. Pra onde eu tô indo eu não sei, mas eu tô indo. Tem nada aqui, pegar manuscrito. Perfeito.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Meu Deus, a luz vai desligar, eu tomei no cu. Foda que o boneco é cansado, ele não corre. Corre, meu filho, corre que tem demônio atrás de você. Jesus, Maria José.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Certo, preciso encontrar o Geração agora. Mais um manuscrito.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Cara, tipo, será que Nightingale sabe um pouco da verdade, que é tipo me matar entre
I
aspas?
hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Ele quer me matar porque é o único jeito de parar tudo o que tá acontecendo? Porque para pra pensar, talvez ele entenda, saiba o que tá acontecendo e ele só quer, tipo, acabar com isso, tá ligado? Deve ter, tipo, alguém da família dele preso nessas paradas, sei lá, alguma coisa assim. Pra mim faz sentido, tá ligado? Pra ele querer me matar assim, sem pé nem cabeça. Deve ter uma DLC, mano. Tem que ter DLC disso aqui explicando essas coisas. Que até agora não explicou, mano. Eu tô no quarto
I
episódio.
could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Então, a lanterninha agora não tá safe, parça. Quero ver quem nos para. Porque se for igual o Ghostwire, tem 6 EP. Que eu acredito que esse jogo não seja muito longo não, viu, mano? Deve ser mais ou menos isso mesmo, 6 ou 5. Eu vou chutar 6, mano. Que a gente já jogou um jogo parecido, então... Eu vou botar na conta, tá ligado? Ai! Meu amigo! Ele bugou! Ele tava querendo ir pro gerador, mano. What the fuck?
I could sense the
Eu
movement
não
in the
conseguia
woods
mexer
ahead.
ele.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
As barbas do... Notriz... Fuck, mano. O que tem aqui? Não, não é possível que não tem nada secreto aqui. Porra, jogo. Ô! Vamos parar com essa brincadeira aí. Puta, tem um cara lá embaixo. Eu sou o Sam. Ai! Oh. Eu posso ir lá ligar aquela luz? Tô com medo. Mas eu vou lá. O que tem aqui em cima? Eu vou lá ligar aquela luz pra ver se tem alguma coisa secreta. Se eles aparecerem, a gente sai correndo. Me perdi. Ah, tem nada não, acho que era só pra expulsar esse Zé Mané mesmo. Era só pra expulsar mesmo. Mas beleza, vambora. Puta, pensei que ia conseguir, sei lá, uma caixa de suprimento aí com lançadores de sinalização, uns sinalizadores, tá ligado? Mas com a lanterninha já é jogo, já, tá bom.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Barry ou Ritorrinco. Acampa foda-se, deve ter uma pistolinha aqui. Lanterna resistente. O que ela faz? Faço a mínima ideia. Pegar pilhas. Mas já que não vai ter arma, né? Vamos de lanterna. Eu vi alguma coisa vibrar. Não. Isso aqui é a lanterninha. É isso aqui, vambora. Opa. 6 pilhas e um sonho.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Eu logo verei o estrago. O cara sabe se virar, parça. Tá achando que você é o único da face da terra? Dá na mesma lanterna, é a mesma coisa, só que ela é maior só. Ela literalmente tem mais vida, é um pouco mais resistente. Ai, ai, ai.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Pegar aqui.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Agora sim, estamos chegando num lugar adequado. Pera. Pra cá não vai ter nada não. Tá, pra lá é o jogo. E pra cá? Pra cá não vai ter nada. É só conversa. Quero ver vir. Opa! Que isso? Uma shotgun? Será que eu deixei passar a pistola, mano? Eu sou burro?
PlayStation